Good morning. Thank you for watching. I'm Dena Huff, Executive Director for the Partnership for Families, Children, and Youth. And today I'm here at the Bridge of Georgia with Miss Tammy Burt, and I'm so excited to be here because this is such a wonderful thing, and I know Tammy this has been a dream of yours for a long time.
Yes.
So I want Tammy to share with you about the Bridge of Georgia because it is such a needed thing here in Walton County. So we'll just get started. Tammy, tell us how this all come about.
Well, a colleague of mine, Brooke Dingler, and I were working with different populations of children with autism and special needs through Stone Soup and FACES. And then also in our regular job, we worked with lots of families who got many hours of therapy. And we saw such a division between the families that could afford many, many services and families that couldn't. And so we began to really try to seek out a way to bring a lot of those costs down for families. So in thinking about what would happen here, we wanted to do two things. Families with children with special needs spend way too much time in their cars going from one place to another for therapies, medical things, all different kinds of things. And secondly, the costs are so high that very often it's really hard on families. And those two things, not having good quality time together as a family and then having all your funds channeled into this one child. And so we looked at how we could provide a vast array of services under one roof so that children and families could come to one place. The children would learn to feel very comfortable in that place, and they could have many different services under that roof, as well as mom and dad. So as we began, we knew that we would want to provide ABA therapy, which is applied behavior analysis, and we knew that we would want to provide a inclusion preschool. And so those are the two things that have started right now. Across the next year, before the end of 2013, there will be many other services that will open. We're really excited about April because we've got several things opening this month. We've just hired our speech therapist. We also will be having a physical therapist and an occupational therapist as well. We have our counselor from Samaritan Counseling coming on very soon to do sibling support groups because having a child with special needs in the home can really profoundly affect the siblings. So he's going to be providing that very soon. We will be opening our sensory-friendly hair salon, and that's a big deal for kids with autism specifically, that the sounds and the feeling of the vibration and all that stuff is really hard for them to handle. And so we're partnering with several different groups to make that happen, but that hair salon will also be one of our adult work sites. In the fall, we'll be opening our vocational program, and our man that is leading that is very passionate that young adults with special needs be placed in many opportunities before they select one that they really feel like they could move forward and master and do really well at. He doesn't want them to come in and be plopped into a program and us decide that's what works for them. So he has about 8 tracks that he wants to work with them on. And those, many of them will start out on site, like food service, landscaping, custodial, the hair salon, pottery, several other things. We'll start out on site, and then we will partner with people in the community to get them into work sites with a job coach. We're really excited. The vision of the bridge is to create that bridge that brings families with children with special needs to reconnect them with the community. Sometimes they become really isolated and separated from the community. And so the bridge is not just about those children and families with special needs. We welcome everyone. Our preschool is open to everyone. Our services that will be here are open to everyone. This wing in front of us will be a medical wing. Right now we have secured a neurologist, a pediatric neurologist, a dentist, and a biological doctor that works a lot with the diet, things that help children's brains develop, things like that. So she works largely with nutrition and things like that. And then we have an ophthalmologist as well. University of Georgia will be sending students to do psychological testing as well. They provide that on site at UGA, and they will be providing that here as well.
Wow.
So many different things going on. We'll be having parent trainings at night. We're going to have Monday nights at the Bridge where we'll have our first set of classes will be gluten-free cooking, grandparenting, your grandchild with special needs, and sign language.
Wow.
And so we'll have different things like that going on for parents. Some respite nights, day camps. We have several camps coming up. Our operational hours are we're open 8 to 5 each day. We have preschool from 8:30 till 12, and at 12 we have what we call lunch bunch, and it's a social skills group. And so we take typical children and children with special needs, put them in a group, they have lunch, they play some games, and work on social skills and talking to each other.
Wow. Your location?
We are in the old Blaine Street Elementary School. So we have been here since January. We've been open since January. Right now we're using the front building for people that are familiar with the old Blaine Street Elementary School. Our adults will be located in that back building when that opens in the fall. And then, of course, the other building is the gymnasium.
So I know right now you don't occupy the whole building, but before long, I mean, with all these services here, you probably will need to add on.
We anticipate
Wow,
filling it up by the end of the fall, once school starts in the fall. We're already getting many people enrolling for the fall. Our goal for our classes in the fall is to have 15 in a class, 10 of those being typical children, and 5 of those being children with special needs. So we have a website, and it's thebridgeofgeorgia.org, and so you can look on there and get information, see pricing, see dates of camps. We have our calendar up there, and just find out more information about each aspect.
Wow. All right. What about volunteer opportunities? Do you accept people that want to volunteer or help out in any way?
We love volunteers.
Okay.
We have so many different kinds of jobs for volunteers. Sometimes we need volunteers, like with our day camps, we'll need hands-on volunteers with the children. Sometimes, we have a really big building to prepare for each facet as we add things on. So we've had volunteers in here painting, cleaning carpets, just washing down walls, getting them ready to be painted. We have volunteers in the library. We've been having a book drive to fill up the library. They left us with shelving. It's a wonderful library, but we want to fill up our shelves with books.
Of course.
And so we've had volunteers in here gluing in pockets and logging in all the books as we fill up the library.
So if they have appropriate books that would be appropriate for the need, then
Yes.
donate those books.
Yes, children's books and resource books, but we also have a source in Tennessee that's going to allow us to trade books.
Oh,
So if
okay.
there's other books that, maybe they're fiction, you don't know if they're ones we would want,
Right.
you can bring those and we can trade them for more children's
Great.
books. So we do have that
Great.
source. We're so thankful for the volunteers that have already been in place. We've had several Saturday work days and just been amazed at how the community has come out and just helped us with just mundane tasks,
Right.
just helping us get things ready.
Right.
And it just looks a little better every day. People will come and say, I've got 3 hours, can I help you? And,
Wow.
they'll
That's
paint and
exceptional.
sand. And
Yeah.
but then we do have many other jobs, just folding flyers to be mailed and working with children and many different things.
Great. Well, this is such a wonderful thing here, and I know the families will be blessed to have the bridge here in Walton County, because I know, as we shared earlier just in conversation, it's hard. It's hard for a family to travel if they have a child without special needs and then a child with special needs, to get this child here and this child here and then appointments out of town. So you're going to have so many opportunities right here in this building for that family.
Right.
So I think it's just a wonderful opportunity, and anything that the partnership can do to help build the bridge or continue the bridge here, we would love to partner with you to help with that. I know we're already partners, but a new partner with the bridge. So anything that we can do, and I encourage you all to visit the website to see
Yes.
what all is going on here, and contact Tammy to see if there's a need for you to volunteer here. Like she said, she loves volunteers. Anything else you'd like to add?
We appreciate the community. You know, we're excited about having this right here in Walton County because there's such a family feel in Walton County, and we feel like it's a good place to have such an inclusive environment because we feel like the community is just so accepting.
Mm-hmm.
And so people have said, why Walton County? It's so small. But we believe Walton County is the perfect place for it.
Great. Well, any questions you have for Tammy, and you want to call me and just kind of ask the questions, I'll pass your questions along, or you can contact Tammy directly. But thank you for watching today. As always, have a good week. I know it's spring break here for the kids, so we don't have any kids here. They're here for camp, but maybe next time I have you on, we will have some kids interacting on the video.
That'd be great.
As always, thank you for watching.